Fellow Nigerians, good morning. How are we doing today? I am fine by special grace of God, and I hope you are doing well too. We have seen, for some of those who have seen the video circulating around of the Senate President boasting that 2027 is going to be unopposed for Tinubu, the President of Nigeria, in quote, illegitimate.
I want to move and let it be moved. That not only will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be a sole candidate for the presidency in 2027, but he will also be a sole candidate for the whole Nigerian population because all other political parties have been torn into shreds. I went to my state and I saw the umbrella of the PDP. It has over 100 holes. And very soon you will hear. I'm not the one to break the news, but I know the national chairman has already broken the news that everything in the South has collapsed for you. And that is the same thing that is happening in the nation.
What we don't understand is that the democracy you are practicing is the government of the party, for the party members and by the party members. You, as the masses or the citizens, are not into this picture. You only come into this picture officially in quote when it is to get your terms and support in quote the numbers they wanted. Then when those numbers come, they now take from here, and do what they want to do. But if we can rise up and start voting individuals, not party, you see, the party with the entire population would amount to nothing. Because when this monkey is smart, is because the tree joins. If you know you're right, man, if you know you're right, if you know you're right as a human being, it is very hard for somebody to step on your toes. I don't want to tell you about the record of Akpabio, who's somebody that rigged him into power. He's in jail already. I don't want to tell you about the background of the president and his vice president. You know all those things. Those are old stories. But I want to ask you questions. What do you really want? You expect anything from them? In the civilized countries, a toddler of three already understood his or her rights, the boundaries of the parents, and he or she will always want for everybody to respect themselves. That is human being. You are not a less human being. Okay? Nobody is more human than the other. But you take yourself like you are nobody. And the people are riding over you. Listen, there is nothing he didn't say there that candidates from other parties or senators from other parties are dragging him on the clothes. He mentioned the one from Labour Party asking him to help him join APC that other parties has turned into shred, and Tinubu is the sole candidate for entire Nigeria. That if he does it right, they're the one to say it. If he does it the other way around, they're the one to say it. But they're not going to say he didn't do it right because the record are everywhere. According to him, what record are we talking about? Today, you shouldn't be told what is happening. You already know. Your experience has told you. Those in diaspora doing international businesses know what they pay in tax before they could get their container out. And still very difficult to sell their goods because there is no money in the country. And today, things are falling apart, and you and I know it. You are very hungry. We are all hungry. These people, when they get to power, they don't think about you. The current strategy is to capture the entire key state factors, which they have succeeded in doing. Capture the Senate, rubber stamp, even capture the judiciary. They've captured the judiciary and the other state factors. They've captured them all. Everybody is singing their praise. It is just you, the masses, that is dancing on their tune. I asked you guys when you guys started this, protest of a thing initially a year back or thereabout, months back. What exactly are you protesting for or against? Have you protested that INEC president that brought this to us must resign? Now that you should be asking those questions, pressing those demands, you kept calm. I am not going to scream to the top of my voice any longer because I know individually, man, I will always continue to manage because I've learned to manage. But you will feel it. I will feel it as well. But how I wish you will understand and do the right thing. Because in an unjust society, silence is a crime. When the society is destabilizing, there is no peace. Everybody is angry. There is no good environment. There is no safe environment to even do your business, to even go out and come in. So no matter how comfortable you are, there is still factors waiting for you outside. That is why, you know, I am making all these efforts. The only problem in a society is when we have majority of idiots. Majority of idiots. You find it very difficult to convince them or to tell them what is right because they look on the present. Do you understand? Few individuals are being paid to shut them up. Those few individuals, are they the entire 220 something million masses? No. Maybe you're related to a politician. Okay? You are eating from the table of this problem. But how about the millions of others? Do you understand me? Forget about those who will come and telling you that black is white. Meanwhile, this is black and this is white. And he's telling you that this you're looking at as white is black, whereas the white is black. And they're the one to say it. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is that until you wake up, like they are trying to say that APC is the only party, Tinubu is the sole candidate. When you wake up and say that you're going to vote the individual you trust, you have confidence in, and not otherwise. Okay? That you are going to vote the candidate you have trust, confidence in, that has the capacity, the will, and zeal. You vote party, even if it's a WhatsApp group party. As long as that individual is there, you vote him. Do you understand me? You vote him. There's no two ways about it. So I'm not going to be here and be stressing myself. I'll always tell you the truth.